What's up, y'all? Shuffle. We are back with another Team of the Week video. So this time someone asked if I could do a Blight team, so we are doing a Blight team. So naturally, we need Shieldbreaker and Plague Doctor because they're both Blight goddesses. We have Highwayman because he's just good damage, he has some synergy with Shieldbreaker, and then we have Vestal because why the hell not? So with these two up front here, you get this little dance combo, which is pretty nice. So you get Impale on turn 1, and then you get Point Blank on turn 2, but let me see what my speeds are. On guard, so I should go first in pretty much all cases on round 1. So we're going to open with Impale, and then we're going to open with Point Blank after, which is a little bit weird because you want that duelist value, but we do have 3 stunnable targets between this Cleave stun, and we have the Vestal stun, so we don't really need duelist on turn 1. So hopefully it'll work out as I envisioned it. We are probably running into Thing from the Stars. I have him in ruins, so we're going to set up and prepare for him just in case. My mouse is dragging around, which is a little bit odd. I don't know if it's starting to like go out. So let's just prepare for the worst. Just take everything that we need and we shall get started. So yeah, the whole idea of this team is we have a lot of Blight between Shieldbreaker and Plague Doctor who are going to dot up the entire enemy team right away. And I have faster walking and faster scouting on. I don't think this is going to be too game breaking to watch. So the reason is just to make this video a little faster. And also I'm not putting on faster combat just because it looks weird. Yeah, so we have a bunch of stuns, we have a bunch of blights, so we're gonna blight the entire enemy team, most likely, and then get some stuns out, and then do whatever we want from there. So even though I'm only stunning one target, this guy's kind of a big threat, so remember when I said this shouldn't happen, but then it did. Feels freaking awkward, but it's actually okay in this fight because the Impale value is pretty low. So make sure this thing dies here. This guy is definitely the biggest threat. So I could actually use Captivate. I think I will. Alright, I wasted PD's turn, but you know what? It's fine. Stun this guy. The reason being he's going to go... actually, he's not going to go this turn. He's stunned, but by having it stunned, if I have to stun this one, I don't have to deal with stun resist. So let's see. Point Blank should clean that up, so I'm just going to do this. All the speed on PD, very welcome. I think we did exact lethal. Alright, nice. Easy enough. That's no real surprise there. It's a pretty easy enemy roll. Everyone's super fast. Okay, I have never seen this! 2 enemies? 2 enemies in a room battle. That's so weird. Where's the big bandit? Also, why is this happening a second time? Actually, I should duelist because this thing cleaves, but whatever. Alright. And it's dead. We can't do anything. Zapping is actually very bad because we want the corpse to go away. Yeah, I should duelist. It's fine though. That's so weird. 2 enemies. I'm hoping the mods aren't making some kind of weird conflict. They shouldn't be. Let's move up there for our point blank value. Give us the maximum point blank value. Emboldening is actually pretty bad as a move. You know what I said, point blank value? But there is no point blank value. Emboldening's not that good as a move. But I'm putting it on in case I run into Thing from the Stars, because that's pretty much what PD's doing against him after a couple turns. Could do it on like turn 1, which is nice, but yeah. Actually, that should have been Wicked Slice. It's fine. They're dead. Getting some weird turn orders. I am skipping loot because we just need battles. It's Team of the Week. We have to show off the fights, not the dungeon. Alright, this is normal. Good. Excellent. Got the turn we needed to. Impale's so strong. Let me get the double stun. I can't point blank because this dude's in stealth. That's actually not that common. Usually this guy's in rank 1, this thing's in rank 2. Then we can stun this. JK we can miss horribly. I should have explained my trinkets, but it's okay. I'll explain them later, if I remember. So yeah, the random dodge and the, not dodge, the random stealth on the front line is pretty weird and obnoxious. This also prevents me from doing a second impale, which is what exactly would be needed to clean this up. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna move, because I could hit this dude for 7 to 12, which is kind of crappy, or I can impale. I have a chance to stun him again. Single target heal is kind of nice here, but there's no point to recovering it. Okay, resisted. Getting absolutely effed. And some weird turn orders right now, like this. This thing high rolling my shield breaker. Shield breaker's having some weird speeds this fight. That thing in the back got crit pretty hard, so it's dead. It's taking 4. 10, so this one's dead next turn. Okay, that's the best thing that could happen right there. He just wasted his entire turn. I'm going to use Captivate. Captivate's very good here. Especially if it doesn't kill, it should kill though. Yeah. And yeah, why not? So what's this? 11, so it's exactly dead. Just gonna do that just to get some stress off. Didn't get it, single target heal. And then the rest of them just die. Oh! Surprising how fast this team is going through battles considering its damage over time. Like usually damage over time teams... Okay, I guess that's happening. Yeah, when you think of damage over time, you think of like a slow control playstyle. And this team is surprisingly strong in terms of how fast it kills, and that's because Highwayman is really good at just killing stuff, and then also we have the shield breaker with impale. Damn. Traps everywhere. Just eat food now. Yeah, this team does a lot of damage. Oh, what the hell? There has to be something going on because of the mods. There has to be. This seems so odd. Like double traps in rooms, traps in every room. It's a double scout technically, fight repop. That shouldn't be Thing. I don't think Thing can be in a repop fight. So that's kind of nice. Get that opening impale. Did not get it. Well, we don't know for sure yet. There's actually a case to gas up SB there with Vapors. But they have a lot of prots, so it wouldn't be that much effective damage. Now we can stun this one, especially because this is at 4, so it's like guaranteed dead in 2 turns. When we impale a second time, we just like spam healing if we can. We don't have to impale a second time, we can like pierce the back dude, most likely. Like I can pierce this one and then use the... Really? Never see that move stun. Well played. That ruins everything I wanted to do. I'm gonna pierce 6 to 11. Let's do it. Alright, this is kind of awkward now. But I'm gonna block. Then I'm going to, I think, group heal. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, the cleave. Group heal gets even better, except that I dodged and then resisted. Still fine. Nice. Let's wear it down. I think it's guaranteed dead now. Yeah. It's so fast, there's no real chance that Vestal high rolls that thing. So hopefully Thing shows up. Be nice to dumpster that thing. I say that, that's gonna like crit Vorpal strike me and just make me look like an absolute dumbass. No! Definitely, what is this? Hyomania? Yeah. Okay. This is why we have all the speed on the team. We got the surprise, but it is nice to have speed and speed here because we can open pretty hard on these. If we can go early next round too, like if PD can beat both of these out, then we're looking pretty good. I can actually zap with Vestal too to help one of these along, which is pretty nice. So that way when I hit my Plague Grenade, they should be dead. I should go before them in a perfect world, and then I should Plague Grenade, but the nice part about this team is it's already set up so that it can really just put out more damage here. So even if these guys go early, like they are right now, I still have Impale, and Impale is going to clean up like both of these pretty reliably. The only thing this team kind of lacks is stress healing. So I could go for a double stun. Double stun's actually pretty nice. Just in case SB doesn't go first. So it's either do not enough damage to kill that thing, or use PD's turn for it. It's kind of unfortunate. Clear the body anyway. Nice crit that went to no one. Getting really screwed by the rank 1 stealth guys, but this time it wasn't like the first time. This time I actually put that thing up front, so I understand. This one's dead guaranteed. This one's also dead now. Like I was saying, with Blight and stuff, you assume control and like slower playstyle, but this team, because of because of Highwayman and SB, they put out a lot of extra damage. So it's actually more of just like a high damage team that has Blight and some stun tools. No scouting. I have this damage buff here, but I kind of want to camp in case I run into thing. I think we should actually keep it. It's actually weird, because if I camp and get rid of it, I'm safer against getting afflicted. But if I leave it on, I'm better in the fight against things, so I might take less stress. So I'm actually not sure. My instinct right now is to camp afterwards, especially in case of the diseases that thing gives me. Like if it gives me Skytain or something, I have an answer to it. So map, that's actually very good for us. Okay, so I don't know what's in here. Usually if there's like a double fight in a hallway, that's a pretty good indicator of thing. It's not guaranteed, but it's a good indicator. Really? Damn, he rolled his absolute hardest for that. To beat both of them. Yeah, the reason I like Impale so much as a cleave attack is the on-hit damage is so high. This guy just can't be stopped, can he? He hit me pretty hard, he high rolled the speed, he got a crit, then he resisted the stun. That by all rights should have stuck to him. We could go for a stun here. It's not a high chance. It's a pretty big tempo stun, because that means that I have a pretty good chance of getting rid of him before he does anything. I'm actually going to stun a second time, and that's because I want to slow this thing down. The gunner. I'm not too worried about this guy. He's going to get one swing out. But the bandit's gone, exact lethal, pretty nice, and I might get a zap here. I don't think my zap's going to do 9 damage though, I'd have to crit. Okay. That's almost a 2-turn clock. Alright. Crit, not good. Let's see, 4... What's he at? 4 damage, 7 life. He's gonna impale again. Why not? They're both dead. So Impale's not... Like, the shortcoming of Impale is the fact that Shieldbreaker has to be in rank 1, but if you can put her back to rank 1 every single turn, it gets really good. Especially because Impale's like on-hit damage is so nutty, which I know I talked about, but it bears repeating. So I think we still push it. I think we still push it. We have so much extra food. Because we have the privilege of not having to worry about this save right now. Okay, good. We're seeing a nice assortment of enemies. the double crit. Yeah, if you can get SB up to the front every single turn, then Impale just becomes absolutely monstrous. It's balanced around the fact that she has to do it every other turn, but if you can get it every turn, absolutely gross. So this is an interesting spot because I don't want to stun because I'm not stunning the Doot flag thing. So I'm going to use Plague Grenade, and it's going to be kind of ass. So if I Plague Grenade, it's 3. I'm not going to kill it. Like, I'd have to crit for like 3 damage to get it. Otherwise, I think I'm off by 1. Oh no, I got exact lethal. Never mind. JK. We're going to zap this with Vestal too. No, we're going to stun. There we go. Just help it along. It's going to die guaranteed in 2 turns. So the way to disarm this bomb here is to make sure that you leave no corpses behind. Sorry about that. I think my cat's eating some food. I don't know if it's getting picked up in the mic, but we have a metal bowl, and he's nom-nomming. I could just sit here for 5 minutes, but I don't feel like waiting. This is awkward. So move back here. And we're going to do some extra damage to this Bone Bearer. We're going to pierce it, because pierce is such a fun and interactive move. Got the crit. So we got dead, and God, I could, let's say I could actually just zap something and try and get some stress off. Maybe that was the play, but who knows. Alright, he didn't crit me, that's nice. And this thing is dead guaranteed. Especially at that 2. You can do this to give us some speed up, not that it really matters, but like proper play would be to give yourself a speed buff going into this room battle here. We're gonna wait for Vestal's turn to heal. I'm gonna zap it actually. Give myself 2 chances to get stress off here. It's got the 1, that's fine.
This expedition at least promises success.
Sure. There's a case to take that extra anti-venom too. Because Thing has the dumbest Blight attack in history. Which is like just a 7-point Blight. LOL, good luck. Alright, Thing is not here. It kind of sucks. I was hoping to show it off. But it's alright. Yeah, you can see this team is pretty automatic, especially with something like On Guard. Where I should have stunned or something like that. That was actually a mistake, but it's fine. Like, my brain is checked out at this point, because this fight's pretty much over. Like, this dungeon's over. Surprised that thing high-rolled me. Hit for 4. Yeah, as long as you can get shield breakers... That's the second time something has resisted stun. Kind of sucks. Yeah, if you can get shield breakers speed consistently over Highwayman's to make sure she goes first, or you can do it the other way. You can get her speed under Highwayman's pretty easily. So obviously we have some extra speed from... Oh, we got a crit. Okay. I was gonna say, so you could just do it the other way, and you can put her in 2 and then him in 1 and give him more speed. You can also use like quick draw and stuff. Crits everywhere. I don't even have a Jester. What is this? But as long as you can set that up, this team runs pretty efficiently and automatically. It's definitely a solitaire type of team. It just does whatever it wants. Doesn't really care what the enemies are. The only difference is by like turn 2, turn 3, something like that, you will probably have to choose between like Pierce and like who gets pierced, but that's it. It's pretty simple otherwise. Don't even have to use Gallows. Everyone's pretty okay here. Yeah, whatever. Gallows OP. Easy. So I know as the ruins, I more wanted to try and get Thing from the Stars to make it look, you know, fun and exciting, but we didn't get it. But it's okay. This team is definitely very strong. As you can see, we're leaving the ruins with no stress and full HP. After a camping, it was a complete joke. So that's it for this team. Let's see what we get for quirks.
vessels remanded to their abyss.
Curious, awful, definitely getting rid of some of these in town, but that's it. So I'm not sure what the team is next week. I haven't decided yet, but if you have ideas, I guess let me know. I've got some ideas out there. I just need to decide on one. And obviously, if you like what you're seeing, check out the stuff in the description box below for Patreon, Twitch, Discord, all that awesome stuff. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.